Ever heard the one about the recycling bin? It was always talking trash, but it knew how to clean up its act. Just like this bin, we're going to dive into the world of waste management and recycling today. It's not just about cleaning up. It's about turning what others see as waste into something valuable. It's about seeing potential where others see rubbish. Now that's a bin with a plan, right? But let me tell you about a real-life example of someone who turned trash talk into a profitable conversation. Meet Joe. Joe was an ordinary guy with a not-so-ordinary idea. He looked at his trash can one day and thought, "Hey, there's money in there." Joe, like many of us, was no stranger to the everyday chore of taking out the trash. But unlike most of us, he didn't just see garbage, he saw gold. After rolling up his sleeves, he dove right in, sorting through his own waste to see what treasures lay hidden beneath the banana peels and coffee grounds. From old newspapers to aluminium cans, Joe began researching the value of different types of waste. He was astonished to discover that what he once considered worthless was actually worth something. And not just pennies, we're talking about real dollars here. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Joe embarked on setting up his first waste recycling operation, right in his own backyard. Now, it wasn't all rainbows and butterflies. Joe had to navigate through a labyrinth of regulations, handle the logistics of waste collection, and let's not forget about the neighbors' complaints about the smell. But Joe, being the creative problem solver that he was, found solutions to these challenges. He worked out a deal with a local waste management company for waste collection, invested in equipment to reduce the smell, and even managed to get his skeptical neighbors on board by sharing his profits. So Joe went from a guy with a stinky trash can to a guy with a less stinky bank account. But how did he scale up this unconventional business? Joe had a trashy operation going, but he knew he could make it bigger. So he started thinking outside the bin. He realized he needed to form some strategic partnerships. Remember when the local pizza joint started using his recycled cardboard for their pizza boxes? That was a win-win situation. The pizzeria got an eco-friendly makeover, and Joe, well, let's just say he never had to buy pizza again. Then there was the time Joe decided to innovate. He'd been recycling paper for a while, but he wanted to do more. So he started turning old newspapers into beautiful handmade paper flowers. These flowers ended up being a huge hit at the local farmers market. It was a blooming success, but Joe didn't stop there. He knew the importance of community engagement. He started organizing workshops, teaching kids and adults alike how to turn their everyday waste into useful products. Joe became the local hero, the eco-warrior, the trash titan. All these strategic moves not only expanded his business, but also helped Joe create a positive impact on the environment and his community. His story is a perfect example of how you can turn waste into wealth, one recycled item at a time. Joe's waste business was no longer just a pile of trash. It was a mountain of opportunity. And you know what they say about one man's trash. So, next time you're taking out the trash, remember Joe's story. You might just be throwing away your next big business idea. Picture this. Your trash could be someone's treasure. Your waste could be the world's wealth. You see, waste isn't just garbage, it's a gold mine waiting to be tapped. So let's start mining, shall we? And remember, the only waste that should be thrown away is a bad joke. Don't forget to recycle that like button, compost a comment, share this video like it's a bag of recyclables, and subscribe for more garbage gold mines. Stay trashy, folks.